All right, guys, today we are here with Victor Lamb, our Pirate King himself. He came first place at Treasure Cup Niagara, and we're going to go over his deck profile here. So let's get right into it. We got all the prize cards here, everything that he won at the event. Very nice. All really nice cards. Let's get right into it, Victor.
All right, so I played 4 beige, standard. I also played 4 Bonnies, it's also standard. And I played 3 Momos. I think Momo is really good. I know some people don't play it at all, or some people play 2, 4 copies. I think 3 is a good ratio. I would play 4, but I couldn't find the room for it. I think you do want this extra 1-drop searcher so you can get more value into your plays. And he just played 4 Apus, just a 2k searchable counter. And I played 4 Killers, just more blockers. And I just played 4 Tappers, and this is also a 2k, which is searchable off Momo, and these guys are searchable off Momos. And then I played 4 Killers. I think this is a unique choice. I think many people just play 1, 0, or 2. I think I like 4 because it helps with my red matchup and helps with the green matchup as well. I like to see it off my triggers, and it lets me. I like to abuse this card with Law as well, so I can tap it with Nico, and then play the Law, and then I can pop it with the Killer, and it helps me kill the Kikus in the mirror match a lot easier. And I do want to see these cards more often for my triggers and my hand. I play 2 Rizos, just more value engine.
Would you play more if you had space?
I would not play more. I think 2 is a good number. It's not too big of a threat, and you do want to play more big drops so you have more threats on the board. And I also played 4 Akikus already, so I don't need the additional 3 drops. So I do have a lot of low counts, and I want to put more. I want to have more space for the bigger drop cards. And I played 3 Laws. I know some people don't play, will only play 2 or 0 variants of numbers. I don't think there's a correct choice of how many Laws you should play. But I personally, I prefer 3. I think 3 is a good number. I know sometimes Laws do break because you do need additional card in your hand or additional card to make this more usable or more valuable. But I do want to see it every time when I play a game.
Right, it is very good in the mirror match.
Yes. And I played 2 Hawkins. I would like to play 1 more, but I just couldn't find the room. And also it's a non-counter. I really feel when I did all my testing, it's only really good against the green mirror. I do not like dropping this in the purple or red matchup because they usually get popped by Jet Pistol or the 9-drop Kaido or the purple 6 cost event. So I only like to play 2.
So would you leave it at 2 after today's event, or would you up it?
I would probably up it to 3 because I do want to see it more often for the green mirror, because most of the event I played mostly green mirrors.
Right.
So I do want to up this to 3 so it gives me a better edge in the mirror.
Okay.
So the reason and then also the other reason that I only play 2 Hawkins because I played 3 7-drops. A lot of people just play 2 or 3, but I like 3, and I also play 3 8-drop as well. So I'll play a high cost hit count.
Right. Would you change this? Would you ever play 4 and 2 or?
I personally like the 3 8-drops.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of the best cards in the games right now. It's like you can go to 0 life and just drop the 8-drop, and they can't break the board, and you can just take free 5Ks in the face and just keep letting them eat your life. So you have 0 life to hand and just drop 8-drop, and you have like infinite cards in hand, and they can't break the 8-drop afterwards, and you just kill them the turn after.
What about the 7? You like it at 3 still?
I still like the 7. I do want to see this more often,
right?
Especially in the green mirror, and especially in the purple matchup as well. It's pretty dead on the red matchup because it's a lot slower, and red just rush down your face. That's why I played 4 Killers, so it helps me slow down and simplify the game state, so I can have a better chance to drop these guys later on.
Okay.
And then I played 2 events. The Paradise Waterfall. I think this card is really good. It helps me a lot in the green mirror. So especially when especially when I rest my 8 drops, and then they have Hawkins on board. A lot of the time they only swing for like 10 or 8 with their Hawkins, because I have a blocker on board most of the time. So they would swing for 8 or 10 to my 8 kid, then I would just Paradise fall back my 8 drop, so he lost his turn, and then he can't deal my threat afterwards. And it helps a lot, and lets me get additional block in the mirror as well.
Nice. So you're playing this over Beppo, basically?
Yeah, I don't like Beppo. Beppo is really bricky. It doesn't really do anything in hand.
Right, and this is searchable by Momo too, right?
And yeah, exactly, and it is searchable off Momo, so you whiff less off Momo.
Yeah.
And this actually does something other than the 2K counter.
Nice. Have you tried Punk Gibson?
I haven't really tried Punk Gibson. I think it's really good in theory as well, but I just didn't have enough time to test it and how I like about that card. But I would test it down in the future in the next set.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for the deck profile, Victor.